Periscope, what's up? Greg Howes, it is Monday morning. Good morning, good morning. God bless you guys. Great to be with you this morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope your day's off to a good start. Here we go. High energy. High energy Monday. Good morning, good morning. God bless you too. God bless you. French Lick, Indiana is here. Good morning. Good morning. Got the coffee going this morning. Got the breakfast going this morning. Oatmeal, grits, eggs, bacon, turkey bacon. Good morning, good morning. Tommy Billups, is that you? Good morning, Gloria in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you for the hearts. Every time you tap the screen, you release a heart. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Glenwood, Illinois is here. Monday flow. Yeah, we're flowing on Monday and we're out the boat, walking on the water. Here we go. Flossmore is here. The locals are here. You're in line at Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, getting some coffee. Brooklyn, New York. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Peoria. Having a smoothie in Peoria. Oatmeal in Chicago Heights. You guys are something else. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, built to last. Wasn't that great yesterday? Washington State is here early on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God bless you guys. Great to have you with me today on Leaderscope. We got to get moving here. This is my early day. I come on a few minutes early on Monday because I have to get over to our school. We have a Christian school here, and I do devotions with the students on Monday morning. And so need to get moving and grooving. So this will be a little brief this morning so I can get over there. Louisville, good morning. We had a great weekend. I had a good time at Cornerstone yesterday. Had my good friend Michael Posey with us yesterday. He brought a tremendous word about walking on the water. Get out the boat and walk on the water. What a word that was yesterday. Wow. Stirred my faith, built my faith, strengthened my faith. I was so stirred up after church I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So when that gets on the podcast here probably later today or early tomorrow morning, I'd encourage you to go on our podcast and check out that message from Michael Posey. It was powerful yesterday. And then last night we had our Flow gathering in Park Forest, Illinois. The Flow, and we were flowing in the Spirit. It was really, really good. We had a lot of good people there performing spoken word, monologue, dance, vocals, rap, a lot of different things that were happening last night. I shared a little bit about the meaning of flow, and we just had a great time. Some people came to the Lord last night. We had some people get healed last night, manifesting the power of God for this generation. So it was really, really strong last night, and I appreciate all the people that participated. All of them did a great job last night. So God bless each and every one of you. But here we go. This is Monday morning, and we call this Motivational Monday. So I want to motivate you today to be a game changer. Last week I was talking to you all week about being a game changer. This is just burning in my heart that God has called us to be game changers. And if you are a game changer, it means that you have a mighty vision in your life. And it means that you are an innovator. That you are taking something that exists and you're working with it until you take it to another dimension, you take it to a whole nother level so that it becomes a benefit to the lives of people. If you're a game changer, you're doing things that will make life better for other people. So that's a powerful thing to step into. And I want us to realize that it's not just a few well-known names that we would consider game changers. Got a fly flying around here. It's not just a few well-known people, but you can be a game changer. I can be a game changer. Ordinary people, if we take on the right mindset, if we take on the right attitude and the right spirit in life, we can actually become game changers in this life. And so I want us to realize that. I want us to get our faith on that today and believe God for it. So to be a game changer, you've got to have a vision. A mighty vision in your life. And here's what's going to happen with that vision. That mighty vision is going to release massive talent through your being. Your talent is going to be released by the power of your vision. The bigger your dream is, get this now, the bigger your dream, the more talent gets released through you. That's a powerful thing. And so as you consider being a game changer, you begin to realize that you are being driven by a compelling cause. You know, when David went out against Goliath, he said, "Is there not a cause?" And that same kind of spirit rises up inside of the game changer. There's a cause here. There's a compelling cause that is pulling me into my destiny, pulling me into the future that God has already planned for my life. And so you're going to have this dream, this vision operating through your life that's going to benefit the lives of people. It's going to improve the lives of people. It's going to bring influence to them. And you're going to begin to lift the world to a higher level, one person at a time. One person at a time. And I want you to realize this, that game changing is something you make. It's not just something that happens. It's something that you create. It's something that you make. It's something that you initiate. See, there are certain myths around being a game changer. Well, one of them would be, well, you have to have some great skill in your life. Another one would be, you have to have uncommon genetics. Your DNA is different from everybody else's. It makes you some kind of a special person that's above everybody. Therefore, you can achieve great things. Or you have to have otherworldly gifts in order to be a game changer. So we look at people like a Bill Gates or Steve Jobs or Dr. Martin Luther King or Barack Obama, Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey. We look at these well-known people, the names, the celebrities, people that have achieved quite a bit, and we tend to think that there's something different about them. They have something that I don't have. But my friend, that is not so. And so I'm here today to break that mindset off of you and off of me so that we can achieve the greatness that God designed us for. Your perception about your potential determines how much of your potential you will actually bring to life. Your perception about your potential, how you see yourself, how you think about yourself. If you don't believe that you're worth very much, you won't do very much. Did you get that? If you don't believe you're worth very much, you won't do very much. And so your daily behavior, the things that you do on a daily basis, those things reflect your deepest beliefs and values. There's something called a stereotype threat. A stereotype threat says if you believe that you are part of a certain social group that does not succeed, you will behave and you will perform in a way that matches that internal belief. So unconsciously, we buy into the stereotype. We don't even realize we're doing it. But we buy into the stereotype that says we must function at a low level of achievement. And so we begin to use excuses. We say things like, well, my parents didn't have money, so I can't have money. Or we'll say, people just like me don't rise very high in life. And we make excuses for ourselves. This becomes a stereotype threat. In science, there's something called epigenetics. Epigenetics is pointing at information in a cell. A cell in your body contains information that determines what traits will be expressed. And that has an environmental influence upon it. This is how potential begins to be activated. There's an environmental influence. You are influenced by how you think. You're influenced by how you speak. You're influenced by how you behave. You're influenced by how you respond to stress. Your daily diet is going to influence you. Your exercise or lack thereof will influence you. Things you like to do will influence you. The people in your life will influence you. People you hang out with definitely influence you. So all of these things influence which part of your genetic potential you will express over your lifetime. It even goes so far as to say, if the people around you are depressed, you are more likely to be depressed. If the people around you are dull and uninspired, you are more likely to live a dull and uninspired life. But here's the good news. You have a choice. You have a choice of how much potential you will express now and you will express for the rest of your life. It is your choice. You see, your potential and your talent is not fixed from birth, contrary to popular belief. Your potential and your talent can grow. Your abilities can grow if you do the work to make it grow. It's not always the one who starts out the smartest who ends up the smartest. I hope you'll be encouraged with that today. You know, when you were going to school, there was one or two people there that seemed like they were top of the class, they were the smartest ones. And how often you get later on in life and you look up those people and they're not achieving very much in life. Have you noticed that? And the people that were kind of just messing around through school and partying and carrying on, later on, many times you'll find those are the ones that found a place where they buckled down and they did the work and they concentrated and they focused and they made something of themselves. They achieved something in life. And so I want to encourage you to develop a growth mindset in place of a fixed mindset. I'll talk to you a little bit more about this tomorrow morning. But a growth mindset says, if you do the right things, you'll get the right results. If you keep learning, if you keep training, you're going to keep rising. The more you know, the more you can achieve. That's a growth mindset. Whereas the opposite of that is a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is stuck, it is stagnant. It's where we unconsciously act like victims and we blame other people and we blame things for the way our lives look. We make excuses. We recite those excuses. I tried to get better, but it didn't work. We look at other people, we say they get all the breaks. They came from a great family. Their parents had a lot of money. Those successful people, they're just different from me. They're just better than I am. And you end up living in a stuck, stagnant lifestyle. And you end up stuck living the same year 85 times, and you call it a life. Well, I believe God wants us to break out of that today. He wants to break us out of that kind of living so that we can begin to experience all that He has provided for us. He wants you to be a game changer. A game changer. Jesus was a game changer. He was an innovator. He took the Old Testament and worked it, fulfilled it, and took it to a whole nother dimension. Where everything that was going on in the Old Testament worship systems of Israel were now fulfilled in Jesus Christ. What a powerful, powerful thought. You are filled with potential. So let's activate the potential. Get that dream out there. Get that vision out there and let's make it happen. Let's do something. Become the game changer that God has designed you to be. He crowned you with glory and honor. He planted the seed of greatness in your life. Now let's go for it in Jesus' name and make it happen. Listen, I got to get out of here. I got to go. Have a great day today. Be strong in the Lord and the power of His might. I'll talk to you soon.